Yeah, hi, my name is Frankie and this is CaptainSlow. Thanks for visiting us on the internet. Yeah, it's early March, it's freezing cold out here. It's around -4, -5 degrees in the morning. First track day of the year, so we're really looking forward going down to the Hockenheimring today. Not looking forward to a 1-hour ride in a car that hardly has any heating, but anyhow, let's give it a try. Let's get the eyes off the car and let's go down there, and I'll see you right after the intro. Thank you. My very first time at the Hockenheimring. Actually, my very first time with this car on a racetrack at all. So I'm truly looking forward to it. Yeah, we're waiting for this to get started. Our starting time is 9:50. So it took me about an hour to get down to the racetrack. Unfortunately, as I mentioned previously, we do not have a real heating in this car, so that made the ride quite uncomfortable because it was super cold in the car. Like -5 outside, and it felt like -10 inside. So yeah, we're waiting to get started here. Quite a good number of cars lined up. I guess we're about 30 cars in this group, so let's see how that goes on that relatively short racetrack. So before we get out on the circuit, let's take a brief look at the aerial view of this truly beautiful racetrack. Looking at the circuit layout, you can take a look at this beautiful Grand Prix circuit. Start-stop is all the way to the left where the dotted line is, and you see the long parabolica on top before hitting the hairpin early on. So it is a really nice but also a challenging course to drive on, and we're looking forward to this experience today. Yeah, wish me luck. Okay, we're getting out here on the circuit now. Green traffic light. And here we go on the Hockenheimring. First lap ever. Let's see how things are going. Spin in the middle of the traffic, not good at all, and pretty damn dangerous. I'm not proud of this. Alright, we're the first guy going too fast around the corner here. Well, I guess there's a second car right over there that did a spin, so we're back on track. CaptainSlow is back on track. So apparently the tires are not warm yet, so we can't go around the corners that quickly. Alright. not too good and not too bad. So there's a Porsche right behind me. So we're pretty careful now. Oh, terrible how we entered this corner. So let's see how things are going. Mini challenge. Cooper is doing a really good job here now that the tires are warm. We're holding out okay on that racetrack. Engine is performing reasonably well, no complaints, and you know, to be brutally honest with you, at this point in my very early racing career, there is no point in driving a car with 400 or 500 horsepower as long as the intention is not to kill yourself. Horsepower Porsche GT3 RS pass, and let's focus on going around the corners nicely. Not all my corners are super quick here, but this is about driving safely around the circuit. Once I will have the ideal line, and once the ideal line gets part of my DNA, then it is fairly easy to go faster around that circuit. But first, it's about mastering the circuit. And after a couple of laps here in Hockenheim, we leave the racetrack into the entrance of the pit lane here, and we make a brief ride into the parking that's right behind the building. So here we are after the first laps on the Hockenheimring. Wow, so I'm thrilled. I mean, that's it. I mean, that has been fantastic. It's been dangerous at one point. There are a lot of super fast cars out there. There are a bunch of much slower cars and inexperienced drivers like myself. So yeah, you really need to look into the mirror, figure out what's behind you, what's left of you, what's right of you, and normally you should only overtake on the left-hand side on that circuit during a track day, but people are all over the place, so that's a bit scary. Other than that, it's a lot of fun, I can tell you. some of those super cool cars here. It's right after lunch in Hockenheim, and we're back for the last rounds of the day. Once again, for the last time of this trip, we'll leave the racetrack in Hockenheim. What a great day, and we really had a good time. A lot of very nice people here, you know, a lot of petrol heads. People are usually super nice. That has been a great pleasure. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and you know, let me tell you something. I'd love to drive a Porsche, but you know, none of the thing smokes like that. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you next time.